Jarl's presence once.
Damn
Make it
Stormcloak
easy
rebels.
on all
Every
of
one
us.
of them.
All of us bear the burden of duty, guardsmen. Clearly, some more than others.
And I'm sure there are countless other injustices that you could focus your attention on instead. Yes? Don't make this any more difficult.
I do as my duty and my faith commands.
Hold there, citizen. If you have some grievance you want to take up with our friend here, then please, take it outside the city walls. There, you can clobber yourselves to death as much as you wish, just not in my district. I'll take that as a no, then. In that case, you'd best move out of the way before this grows any more complicated. The guard already has this well under control, as you can see. What? The guard? Dagoth's beard? No. I don't even want to think about the amount of headaches that'd cause. Way I hear it, even the Vigilants thought she was too extreme for them. But, that's beside the point. If you're here to see the Jarl, then go on through. If not, move along. We don't need a crowd blocking the street like this.
We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Weren't you listening? By the 8. It is my sworn duty to attend to the palace and its residents, whether they are guilty of some grievance or not. I'll tell you the same thing as I told her. Keep it out of my district, and keep the preaching to a minimum. If it gets you out of my district, then be my guest. Just don't say you weren't warned. The cleric takes her faith very, very seriously. As for the rest of you, don't just stand there gawking. Get back to your patrols.
By his light, I greet thee. Consort with evil, however, and you will be found out. Have you convinced the guardsmen of his folly yet? I fear my words were falling on deaf ears, as much as I may have prayed otherwise. There are foul machinations at work in this city, and I will root them out and destroy them. It is my duty. I do not need luck. My faith protects me, as it does you all, even if you're foolish enough to refuse it. I am Celestine, cleric of Stendarr and agent of both his mercy and will. The longer we stand here, however, the more I find my patience tested. I will speak with you as I must, but my duty calls me on. Nothing, at least nothing more than my oath to pull all manner of evil out into the light. This city is hiding many things, and I intend to do exactly that. The robed woman, this Stentor, she's involved somehow, yet they will not let me in to extract the truth from her, but no matter. Yes, the people speak of her as some trusted advisor to Elisif, but I am not convinced. My faith has not failed me yet, and it is hardly the time to start now. What I must, but you would be best suited somewhere else, civilian. I will do my duty, that much is clear. Stay upon the path of the righteous, and you will know his mercy. Stray from it, and face the consequences.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights.
There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits.
Did I hear correctly? There is some manner of evil at work in the caves south of the city? The man, Varnius, was quick to share his concerns with any who would listen. I would not turn away anyone in need. And now, you emerge. It is good that you have chosen to root out the evil that is at play here. Your faith will be tested, and by his will, it shall be equally rewarded. Our goals align. There is no need to be prideful or stubborn in this. Any assistance would benefit us both in the battle to come. As would I, to have another instrument of his will as we face what awaits within. Indeed, I worry for those that can already sense the corruption that seeps from within Wolfskull. We must face it quickly and stop the evil that is at work. I will hasten to the cave and await your arrival, but do not tarry long. You're here. Good. I can already sense the evil that's begun to spill from this place. You would do well to prepare any magic before we enter. That whatever it is, and those responsible, must be destroyed. But worry not. Even in the darkest recesses, Stendar's light will not forsake us. Agreed. Prepare yourself. Whatever lies at the heart of these caverns, it will not go down without a fight. Evil stirs here, but we will burn it away. In his name, I cleanse these lands. The faithful have nothing to fear, for we fight in his name! Little more than a nuisance. We cannot fail, for Stendarr and the righteous protects us. What wickedness is this? Let his holy flame purge the undead filth from these halls. These foul necromancers must be stopped. Quickly, before it's too late. Yes! May our path an easy passage. Foul, wicked creatures. To think they would dare utter these blasphemies, to raise Potema herself. But it matters not. Their plan was thwarted. Thanks to you, they were met by nothing more than his final mercy. Oh yes, foreigner I may be, but even now, whispers of the Wolf Queen can be heard from time to time in these lands. She is an old name, a very evil, very hated name. There is enough suffering and injustice in Skyrim. We needn't let these cretins add to it further. Indeed, you fought well, friend. I admit, it's been some time since I have traveled alongside another person, but my path doesn't say anything about needing to walk it alone. If that would please you, then I don't see why not. Of course, my oath means I will not abide any grave offense to Stendarr, or his will, so long as we can agree on that. There is nothing to hide. You are too kind. But we needn't stand on ceremony any longer, yes? Come, you should return to the city and let Firebeard know what happened.
About the state of Hafingar's defenses.
You've returned.
The news
Good.
is the same as it's been.
What did you find at Wolfskull Cave?
Our borders are secure, but at the cost of the guards of our towns and roads.
Potema
I don't
herself?
see any reason
Please
why we
tell
can't.
me you stopped
As
them.
long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
Bloody dragons.
My dear Bryling, barring any fancy and folly, the good people of Hafinger are surely capable of dealing. That's only a problem for people who can't afford
Let me
to hire
guess.
their own
You have some
security.
business to discuss.
That may well be our only answer.
Stendarr sees
I will empower
all,
my steward to
creature.
seek out capable
You cannot hide your
individuals to
true
secure
nature from the
Hafingar.
agents
Thank
of his
you,
will.
Thanes.
I don't have to take this from the likes of you.
Your guards will not help you here. Your sweet whispers will be silenced.
Steward,
Here
I have an
and
idea
now.
that might help to bolster the morale
you-
of our people in this difficult
Stendarr,
time.
guide me!
I think we shall have a grand parade.
Care to explain what just happened? How can you say that, when I spoke to you only a short time ago about the importance of keeping that woman out of my district? Stentor dead, and now the Jarl's demanding answers. Mara's tits. This is just what we need. And so soon after Rogvir, no less. Oh, yes. Yes, everyone within earshot has already heard at length about her cause. Sybil Stentor, a vampire? Do you seriously think a vampire could so easily waltz into our city? Even if the city was to assume her claims of vampirism were indeed true, the cleric still murdered a member of the city's nobility. Right out in the open, no less. And what of her ladyship? What if Firebeard, or, gods forbid, Elisif, had been injured in the scuffle? She surrendered herself willingly. That at least grants her some small favor, but she's being kept in one of the cells. I don't know what your stake in all this supposedly is, and frankly, I don't care. But you got yourself involved in this whole mess, to begin with. I told you to take her as far away from here as possible. Usually I wouldn't allow it, but considering your efforts in Wolfskull, you may speak with her for now. Just don't let Aldous catch you. I will remain here for the time being. Watch that you don't get yourself caught up in this any more than you already have,
You are unharmed. That's good. I feared the guard would pull you into this, out of some misguided desire for retribution. Do not take his name in vain, friend. I was only acting upon my holy duty, the oath that I swore to uphold above all else. The stench of death and half-dried blood clung to the woman as sure as you stand before me now. I did as I must, and purged her filth as I do with all heretics, with prayer and holy flame. There are more important matters than what you or I may decree as justice and law. I made it clear to him, as I did you, when we first met. There is nothing I would do to break my oath. The Orc can believe what he wills. I do not abide the corrupt, the profane. It is by his light that the truth is revealed, and we all may face judgment.
Damn stormcloaks.
I will await whatever judgment they deem fitting, for I know I have not faltered once in my heart. Fearful though the guard may be, I would never raise my hand to the righteous. I did as I must, and that is it. You know where I'll be. In the meantime, I will resume my meditations.
Good grief. I could hear her from here. Nice to know she still hasn't let up. Me? Nothing. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for the city. As soon as she stepped foot here, I knew she was going to be trouble. From what Falk's been saying, he's been offering leniency in your defense, given what you achieved at the caves. To be quite honest with you, though, I'm not sure it'll be enough. And that makes it okay? Cleric or not, sworn oath, holy duty, whatever. You can't just go around killing whoever your god compels you to. Okay. You've made your point. Very well. On the city's authority, and with what I hope is Aldis's blessing, she's yours. But that's on the condition that you take her and leave the city immediately, preferably forever. You two have caused enough of a ruckus. She's all yours, for whatever that's worth. Just get out of here. Now I need to somehow explain all this to the captain. It never ends, does it?
You return. You surprise me. It's not often that many would go to such lengths for a stranger, certainly not a cleric. My words often fall on the ears of the unwilling. What now?
Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King?
I see.
What a laugh.
In that case, I will retrieve my items and leave the city forthwith. My faith protects me from harm, friend. But without the rest, I cannot deliver judgment. Fear not, there's no reason to cause any more unwanted attention, unless I find it necessary. It is good to breathe properly again. The walls were too close, and I could not rest easy with so much wickedness around. Right now, nothing, for I know in my heart the path I walk is for the true and righteous. You should be commended for your persistence. I haven't met many that would take a chance on someone like me, but I do appreciate it. I shall. I make no secret of my oath, nor my mission. But come, we have much to do. I have long walked this path regardless, but it is good to have a companion. I am a sworn sister of the faith, a martyr to his will, and I will live and die by the oath I swore. Until I am overrun by darkness, I will fight where no one else can. I will bear the shield for those too weak to stand. And at the end, I will be the kindling for his light. That is all I can do. Beyond faith, why would there need to be something more than that? My faith is everything to me. Everything. It is his embrace that shields me from the storm, and his will that guides my hand. Very well, if these questions would put your mind at ease. I hail from a small village on the coast of High Rock. I am a Breton born. My mother, bless her soul, was a scholar for the Empire. She passed from illness many years ago. My father was... he was never in the picture. My faith was never an easy path, but there was never a time I did not venerate the divines. The change from 9 to 8 was difficult, but it is what the faith decreed at the time. I do not begrudge the Empire for it. It is through Stendarr that I was granted deliverance, and it is in his name that I will bring justice and mercy to those deserving of it. Not always. No, it is true. It can often be a lonely one and full of hardship, but I bear this burden gladly. Faith is not something easily given, nor taken. It is through his will that I am granted deliverance, his might that I stave off the corrupt and profane. Should others wish to join me in this task, they are welcome to it. For the vigilance, however, we show our faith in different ways, to varying effect. At one time, yes, but that was many years ago now. Suffice to say we did not see eye to eye, and they disapproved of my actions. Inevitably we parted ways, and now I show my faith by my own means, free from prying eyes. But enough talk. We have tarried here long enough. You have been infected by unholy taint. Your blood is corrupted. You are a mutant. In Stendarr's name, I will cleanse you from this world. To battle. Stendarr may forgive. Alive. I give. Gladly.
Damn stormcloaks.
What? Now you're saying... Oh, Malakath's breath. You people just can't make up your mind, can you? Just get out of here. We'll handle the rest.